even Netflix people working with Netflix who are unhappy with Meghan Markle, giving them labels and names. It is also now looks like Invictus. Yes, we'll be talking about this particular incident that took place with Meghan Markle, and these people are absolutely making it clear to Meghan Markle that they are not happy. The reason I believe this story about Scott Moore, the CEO of Invictus, is because recently Meghan Markle, she made this announcement that she is not going to UK, which is a good news. It does show that Meghan Markle is facing this pushback from the executives from Invictus community, and I have reported on this multiple times. There are a lot of veterans who are actually boycotting Invictus because of Meghan's presence. But this time I have this report that I want to share with you to show you guys what we were expecting, and the report that I was publishing and I was making videos on, they're all correct. Yes, Invictus game, Invictus community, they are not happy with Meghan and Harry whatsoever. So what this article is talking about? Well, you will have to read to find out, because this is getting way more interesting. So if you can take a look at this one on the screen here, you can see that Meghan Markle, during a recent meeting of the Invictus Games, Scott Moore, the CEO of the organization, engaged in a heated confrontation with Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Nobody. The Invictus Games is renowned for its commitment to empowering wounded, injured, and sick veterans through the power of sports. In an unexpected turn of events, Moore unleashed a barrage of scathing remarks referring to Meghan Markle as a wannabe, quote-unquote, and sparking a firestorm of controversy. Obviously, again, as I said, this is not the first time you're hearing something like this. Many other people working with Meghan and Harry had this similar experience where they see nothing but deception and fakeness from Meghan and Harry. But this time, obviously, guys, this executive, when he is having this conversation with Meghan and Harry, it is going to have a much bigger impact in the Invictus community. The Invictus Games, initiated by Prince Harry in 2014, has evolved into an internationally celebrated event showcasing the resilience and determination of wounded veterans from around the world. As a dedicated supporter of veterans' causes, Meghan Markle, along with her hubby Harry, has been involved with the Invictus Games since their marriage in 2018. Their commitment to the event has been evident through their attendance at multiple ceremonies and close interaction with the participants. And guys, the reason they take part in the Invictus events, almost all of it, especially for Meghan Markle, is because of good PR. She doesn't go there for the veterans. She doesn't go there for Prince Harry. She doesn't go for anybody. She goes there only for herself. She wants to make a name. It's a good PR opportunity, and this is why she goes there, and we all know that. But this time, looks like to me, things are not looking good for Meghan Markle. She is getting caught. So if you take a look here, basically this article is suggesting that Scott Moore, when he was having this meeting, he called out Meghan Markle to have her presence not make so much of an impact, because whenever she goes to Invictus, she wears all kind of jewelry. She asked the paparazzi, the backgrids and all that. Tension escalated dramatically during a routine Invictus Games meeting when Scott Moore, the CEO, openly criticized Meghan Markle. Witnesses recall Moore's speech as filled with anger and frustration, as he disparagingly labeled Meghan Markle as a quote-unquote wannabe in the realm of veterans advocacy. The intensity of Moore's outburst took attendees by surprise and sent shockwaves through the room. While the exact trigger for Moore's verbal assault remains unclear, several sources suggest that the confrontation stems from a clash of perspectives regarding the direction of the Invictus Games and Markle's influence within the organization. Some insiders claim that Moore perceives Meghan's involvement as encroaching upon his leadership and decision-making authority. So again, Moore is absolutely furious, Scott Moore, with Meghan's presence, and he doesn't want Meghan to be there, and that she is trying to bully stuff. Who knows? She is even trying to influence Scott Moore to have a certain direction for the Invictus event than what they intend to do. So Meghan Markle's involvement is becoming very much unbearable for this Invictus community. Others argue that Moore's outburst may have been fueled by personal grievances or a misinterpretation of Meghan Markle's intention. So there are other possibilities too when it comes to why Scott Moore reacted the way he did. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Meghan Markle has maintained a dignified silence, refraining from making direct comments on the incident. However, close associates have conveyed her disappointment and surprise at the CEO's remarks. Meghan Markle's supporters argue that her dedication to veterans' causes is genuine and that her involvement in the Invictus Games has significantly raised awareness and support for wounded servicemen and women. They believe that Moore's attack is unjustified and reflects his own insecurities. I totally disagree with the Sussex Squad, because this is what Sussex Squad has to say now. The explosive confrontation between Moore and Markle has sparked widespread debate and divided public opinion. Many individuals, including veterans and supporters of the Invictus Games, have expressed solidarity with Markle, praising her commitment to the cause. They view Moore's outburst as an attempt to undermine her contributions and discredit her efforts. On the other hand, some critics of Markle have seized the opportunity to question her motives and sincerity in aligning herself with veterans' causes. They argue that her involvement is merely a strategic move to bolster her public image and enhance her own standing. I mean, this is how she peddles her own lies and does her PR. As the dust settles following this explosive confrontation, the Invictus Games organization faces a critical juncture. The incident has highlighted underlying tensions and potential power struggles within the organization's leadership. It remains to be seen how the Invictus Games will navigate these challenges and maintain its core mission of supporting wounded veterans amid the public scrutiny generated by this incident. So again, what we are seeing hopefully will be the end of Harry with the Invictus game, with the involvement that he has. He kind of forced himself into this. He should not be running Invictus, because this is a event that is solely for the honoring of the veterans. It is not for Meghan, it is not for Harry, but Meghan and Harry, they have hijacked this event to promote their own causes. I have some comments here. Janet, Tanya, thank you guys. Vala, Tanya, Caroline, Kathy, thank you guys. Kathy Hall, thank you so much for your super chat. Kathy, thank you, I appreciate that. $9.99, thank you so much. I have another one, super chat. Tanya, thank you so much for your donation. Lulette, Pete, I have Caroline, Marion, Small, Gail, Diane, Caroline. Thank you guys for your contribution, your time. I will see you in the next video with more updates on the Invictus events, which is going to be happening very soon. I have another comment from Cheryl and Heather. Thank you again.